Teddy and Ezreal 3-1 and 10, but that was not enough. Teddy picks up 8 votes out of 12.
If you put Keen on Renekton, yes, he's a very good player, but it feels like it limits Keen's power. If you put Fly on Renekton, then it feels like you've become a liability.
I don't mind Fly on Renekton, just because Renekton can generally survive the majority of lanes.
The scary part, though, is that if they do pick the Kalista, they ban the Varus away. You have limited options for poke to set up for Viego's resets.
It was amazing yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was like a big standout game.
Yeah, Dom coming back with his 200 years of destiny. Really, really beautiful stuff. But it is similarly scaling bottom side of the map for T1 as well.
Fly going to be conquering here in the mid lane.
My goodness.
1 and 12. Like I said, Khan the only one to get that win rate. We were trying to figure that one out last time, but it showed up yesterday. So it is Khan. He's the only one. Not a big shocker that he'd be the one to pull it off.
He's at the driving range right now. Yeah, just not
play
going to
Mario Golf.
That one, yeah. Wonder if he picked up the new one. Perhaps he did. Okay. Are we going to go for the dive, gentlemen? Looks like maybe no. This Infernum Gravitum working out quite nicely as Fly is going to find Faker. Dread without the Moonfall just yet. Not going to be able to eat.
Thematic for what's happening outside.
That is very true, and I do like that. As Cuz going to face check, take a lot of damage here, trying to pounce his way out as Fly pops the Dominus, but Faker's going to turn up, gets a nice little fear as the spear picks the gap between Dread and...
Looks like a bait. This is actually just so much aggression on the Faker. He's going in.
Yeah, stun is going to connect there as that just turns it around. Faker's just going to solo kill Fly. Slight miscalculation, one could say.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Faker is just the god that we know he is.
I mean, that was just an incredible play from Faker to realize.
And you picked the Renekton for the earlier stages.
So you watch Faker sees the Diana, and he's like, no, I don't care.
Ults
it, spell shields it.
살짝만 볼게.
He has no ult.
Yeah.
오케이. 빠진 거 없어 미드에서.
About it. This carry's going to get played back. Okay. Guardian pretty strong. It's got a bunch of grey health here as well, and they're going to be absolutely fine. Teddy with about a wave and a half, something like that, behind. As Dread's back once again, if at first you don't succeed.
It's a very long walk back from Leo.
Canna fighting against Keen here as Dread's going to turn up. Cuz here as well. Spear connects. The Moonfall does come on through. Showstopper is decent as they trade 1-for-1 so far. As now Keen looking to try and grab the possession and look for Cuz as well. But Faker will turn up. And Keen in set mode. Let's see whether the buttons are going to be just as good. That's a beautiful spell shield from Faker, and that is going to spell the end of Keen.
Very well said. Like
that was clever. What was that? It was an accident.
I think your brain was just like one step ahead.
Ah, my brain's smarter than me.
Or maybe your mouth was smarter than your brain. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds better.
But I mean, this fight is just a gross overextension here for Keen, sadly. And also the power of set means making moves like this mean that you're putting yourself at risk because he's just so survivable. Like there's no way you're actually going to kill him that quickly.
천천히 해도 돼.
People here.
The Renekton. Okay, once again, Faker going to get the fear here. Spear going to connect. Oh,
yeah, nope. This is a big old owie.
As it was last week. Because Carrier will get hooked.
Decent hook there.
And not care.
Leo doesn't quite... he didn't quite have enough Gravitum bullets left as, yeah, they're just looking to try and turn this. Teddy sidesteps the play really nicely. Oh my god, Super Mega Death Rocket! Is it going to come through? There it is. Lens blocks it. That's a great devour. As now Faker's in trouble. He's going to flash and stride break away. As Leo does survive down here on the bottom side as all of this dust settles. Only had to use his heal as well. As okay, in we go. Fly trying to get aggressive once again, but Cuz is here. And Paranoia is up, guys. You know what that means. That means Cuz just, yeah, kills the Renekton. And now Faker's going in on to this Diana because he can. The fear is good as the shutdown eventually does come forward. So Keen will be able to grab the kill onto Faker, but not before he picks up a couple of kills with the help of Cuz. Right? That's exactly right. Just going to ignore.
Reality, who cares about that? So we're going to watch this moment once more. So Faker actually pops the Paranoia, but it doesn't matter because Cuz gets the kill, and then he's like, oh, I see someone else is here.
Yeah, here we go.
Cuz like, whoa, dude, like, hold on, let's slow down for a second. And he does end up getting the kill here.
Still 500 gold over to Keen, so that's good. Won't have that for the ensuing Ocean Drake fight, though. It's going to be coming in 40 seconds time. As T1 aren't even going to wait for that, as Faker just goes in. The spell shield means that there's no real response here as Leo,
if they could, there's one chance. Keen,
oh,
go
no.
for it.
Faker caught shopping just a little bit here. We'll see whether he actually is capable of diving, and the answer is going to be no. Yeah, well, Faker is in here. Moonfall not actually successfully spell shielded, so I think Faker may actually be taken out here. Yep, that's going to be Keen getting yet another. Oh, actually, it was Dread that picked that one up. As the Baron immediately going to get started as Cuz is here. He can pounce over the wall, of course. There is a teleport that he's going to come forward. Okay, Faker up in another 36 seconds. He's not going to be able to get here for the Baron. RT1 actually ahead enough is going to be the question.
I don't think so.
As Cuz, he really wants to get through. Not going to be able to jump over the wall, though. He's pushed out of the way, and it is going to be Dread that locks this one down. Okay. Keen, stopwatch. Yeah, just stopwatches, and all the Moonlight Vigil value is pretty big. Still not going to want to go for it here as Leo is just a little bit too low. And Afrika, they'll just grab themselves a Baron and get themselves out.
He's a Nocturne because Nocturne is the one who punishes collapses, but he's just here alone by himself. T1 were not grouped up with him, and we weren't really looking at that in big picture, but if you look at the minimap, you can see that this is just a huge overextension from Faker. He just thought, okay, Afrika are resetting, I'm free to get this stuff.
Caliber. Okay, here goes Keen. Canna gets taken down to half health. Great play, as there's the paranoia. Just going to be used from Faker. He's not actually going to come in towards the back line, as he picks up level 16 after throwing out the ult. So that's a little bit unfortunate as far as timing, but going to take a land to get himself out to safety. And this inhibitor is just going to get taken. Okay, there's the face breaker onto Fly, but Fly's able to slice his way out. Should be all right. Spear avoided by Afrika, and now T1 looking to try and get themselves.
Just kind of waiting for waves to crash in. Now they don't have Prio on this Baron. Not at all, not even close.
Yeah, this is a bit rough. Yeah, everything's just dark. This T1 have really been pushed away from the map right now as the Baron's going down extraordinarily quickly. Yeah, there's just absolutely no way. And Afrika will just walk in and take the purple worm. Oh, T1. Oh, dearie me.
Someone has to deal with Keen.
Yeah. It's that being said, they actually are, which is good. Like, we need to look at this from Afrika's perspective. In last game, they just made no choices and lost.
It's
now,
the opposite, yeah.
They're making good choices and winning.
And T1 are not making choices. It's like, it's opposite day here in game 2.
Well, Teddy's still extraordinarily huge.
It's an awkward fight now for T1. Like, Set is a million miles away dealing with that mid pressure.
And they teleport have vision to get themselves in here. So this is going to be the soul fight. Let's see whether Cuz is going to be able to get in there. No, he's just not. It's actually Aphelios that locks that one down. So once again, the Ocean Soul is denied, and Afrika, they come in, they make the call, and they just do the thing and leave.
Yeah.
T1 is now in position in this mid lane. Hook is going to connect though, that's onto Cuz. He can go golden, but I think he's still just dead. Moonlight Vigil gonna get them out of there as Cuz still gonna try and flash as Faker now gets on top of the Aphelios and he just explodes. Now it's Teddy's moment! We've been waiting for this one. Decent face breaker from Canna as well as Teddy. Just trying to get out of the way of Fly, does so. The Devour is beautiful as Teddy's trying to continue kiting. Not gonna be able to though, as now Canna's going to fall down as well, and Carrier has to get out of there. And Afrika, they only lose their Aphelios, and now Faker the only man standing.
I mean, that's kind of been the story of this game. Faker on his own, this time by himself.
Godlands is so good, by the way. Really taking control of that last team fight, and I think this is just the end of the game.
Yeah,
Afrika bringing us to game number 3.
Oh, what a sad loss here for T1. I mean, really, you had so many more opportunities to do so much. They did very little. And that was a gimme kill on the Aphelios. Like, that was Kana flash, haymakering him into the face. Yeah, he went all in, they got the kill, but the heal was so good for Afrika. Their positioning was so much better.
And now we have to take it all back, because actually, Fly getting on top of Teddy and getting that stun allowed for then the follow-up from the Thresh and everything like that, and the Teddy ending was avoided.
I have to say, Atlas, too, these two...
Yeah. They got that one pick on Faker, and that seemed to give their mojo back. And they just walked up and took all of the stuff on the map.
Yeah, this is not a happy situation for T1 fans at all. It's a game where everything you look at for T1, all the tools they have, the composition they built, the items they have, the scaling they got, you look at it, you go, at least it should be on even footing at worst case scenario. And yet, this situation ensues. Teddy did a ton of damage, but none of it was...
That's like the most damage I've seen a 0-1-1 Jinx do.
니달리. 야, 나 좀 멀어.
니달리 잡았어요. 세트부터 앞에 세트부터.
아, 나 좀 멀어.
나 죽었다. 나
빼야 돼. 나 옆에 왔어.
앞을 쓸게 일단.
나 카인 있어.
딩크프 잡아야 된다 이기려면. 야 이거 세트 봐봐. 세트 봐봐.
필.
질 못해 지금. 지금 노플이야 노플.
나이프.
보자 이거.
아 이거 캔치까지 잡고 미드 끝낼 것 봐봐.
캔지 잡을게.
나 미드 할게 미드 할게.
아 미드 가면 끝날 것 같아.
가자 이거. 야 피카타 텔로 갈게.
무조건 끝날 것 같아 이거.
가자.
쫓아면서 왔습니다.
다행이다.
나 왜 죽었냐 이거? 에이 맞아.
야더 잡아. 나 잡을 거 아니야. 나 초록에 있어.
잡아. 나이스. 미안하다. 나 왜 죽었냐?
너 죽을만 했어 결이야. 야 랜턴이 없었어서.
소리.
한캔 가자.
왜 이렇게 무빙이 안 되지?
야 억제기 안 뜨지? 됐어.
안 떠.
짤리.
아 끝내자 이거.
무시하면 돼. 타워 쳐줘.
타워치는 끝.